The link between clear, logical organization and effective communication is powerful, both for the sender and the receiver. For the writer, a well-organized outline of information serves as a blueprint for action. It provides focus and direction as the writer composes the document, which helps to ensure that the stated purpose is fulfilled. For the reader, clear organization greatly enhances the ease with which one can understand and remember the information being presented. People seek out patterns to help make sense of information. When the reader is not able to find a pattern that makes sense, chaos and confusion abound. Effective communication, then, begins with a clearly organized set of ideas following a logical, consistent pattern. Thus, one of the most important decisions a writer makes concerns the pattern of organization that is used to structure and order information. There are many patterns a writer can use to organize his or her ideas. The specific pattern, or combination of patterns, chosen depends upon the particular topic and the objectives the writer has identified for the document. There is no rule to follow in choosing a pattern of organization. One must simply think carefully about which pattern makes the most sense in helping the reader to better understand and remember the information. There are many different ways of organizing the same information, and often two or more different organizational patterns are combined to create a final outline of information. The most commonly used patterns of idea development are general to specific. General to specific order is a method of developing a paragraph, essay, or speech by moving from a broad observation about a topic to specific details in support of that topic. Also known as the deductive method of organization, general to specific order is more commonly used than the reverse method, specific to general order. The topic's sentence should identify a general statement about the subject. The writer should make sure the reader can understand and to relate specific examples. General to specific pattern of idea development follows a direct approach. It leaves very little to the imagination of the readers or listeners because the writer or the speaker makes everything clear in the beginning itself. Here are some signal words used in general to specific idea pattern development. As an example, in addition to, and for example. A claim-counterclaim pattern of organization refers to the structure of an argument where there is more than one side to a debate. It is very common in academic writing. In a claim-counterclaim text, arguments are typically introduced using reporting verbs such as show, argue, and claim. Here are some examples of signal words used in claim-counterclaim idea pattern organization. But even so, nevertheless, even though, on the other hand, and despite. Problem solution. A problem solution pattern divides information into two main sections, one that describes a problem and one that describes a solution. This pattern is typically used in persuasive writing, where the writer's general purpose is to convince the reader to support a certain course of action. The pattern is designed to compel the reader to make some kind of change in opinion or behavior by establishing that a problem exists, then providing a solution. In the problem section, the writer identifies different aspects of the problem being discussed and offers evidence of these problems. In the solution section, the writer identifies a potential solution and supports the effectiveness of this solution over others. For example, suppose a writer's stated purpose is to persuade his or her readers to ride bicycles as their primary form of transportation. First, the writer will attempt to establish that common forms of motorized transportation create compelling problems that require a solution. Then he or she will show how the proposed solution, riding bikes, provides a beneficial alternative to driving. These are the commonly used signal words in problem-solution idea pattern organization: problem, need, difficulty, dilemma, challenge, and issue. Cause and effect. This pattern is used to show the different causes and effects of various conditions. This pattern is particularly effective when writing a persuasive document in which the writer advocates some action to solve a problem, because it demonstrates important relationships between variables. There are two major variations to this pattern: dividing the outline into two major sections comprised of causes and effects, or dividing the outline according to the different causes, with the effects of each cause contained within the larger causes section. It is used to describe how an action or event is caused by another event or action. The commonly used signal words in the cause and effect pattern of idea organization are because, for this reason, due to, on account of, as a result, since consequently, and resulting. Sequential pattern. It is used for describing steps and stages, narration, and to show the sequence of events. It is commonly used in anthropology, history, art history, and political science. A sequential pattern of organization arranges information according to a step-by-step sequence that describes a particular process. The signal words used in sequential pattern of idea organization are first, second, not long after, next, then, initially, before, and after.